Have you felt like a crucial part of yourself has been slipping away lately? That feeling of confidence, of vigor, of being truly present and capable. It's a quiet frustration, isn't it? It gnaws at you. Maybe makes you feel less like the man you used to be, or even less like the man you want to be. It's a reality many men over 60 face. This decline in what we often just call performance. But it's much more than that. It's about intimacy, connection, and feeling alive. The standard advice often misses the mark, focusing on quick fixes that don't address the root causes. But there's a powerful secret, a way to reclaim that vitality, that strength, and that connection. Not with a pill, but through simple, accessible changes right in your own life. In this video, we're going to uncover why this decline happens for so many senior men and, more importantly, reveal practical steps you can start taking today to turn things around. We'll look at habits and approaches that genuinely make a difference. Watch to the end for something that will surprise you. Now, let's dive into the first piece of this puzzle. Something foundational that impacts everything from your energy levels to that vital circulation we just mentioned. We're talking about how you fuel your body. Think of your body like a classic car. It needs the right kind of fuel to run smoothly, reliably, and with power. You wouldn't put cheap, dirty fuel into a prized engine and expect it to purr like it used to. Yet, many of us, without even realizing it, are giving our bodies the equivalent of that cheap fuel, year after year. This isn't about going on a restrictive diet or counting every single calorie. It's about making smarter choices that nourish your body and support those systems crucial for vitality and, yes, performance. One of the biggest culprits for declining performance in senior men is poor circulation. Without good blood flow, everything suffers, especially the parts of the body that rely on it for function. And what we eat plays a huge role in keeping those pathways clear and flexible. Think about foods that are rich in nitrates, like leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and arugula. When you eat these, your body converts the nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels relax and widen. This is like widening the highways for traffic. It allows blood to flow more freely throughout your entire body, including those areas that are essential for intimacy. Making a simple spinach salad for lunch, adding kale to a smoothie, or even just having a side of greens with dinner a few times a week can start making a difference. It's not a magic bullet overnight, but consistently providing your body with these building blocks helps keep things flowing smoothly over time. Another key area is reducing inflammation. Chronic inflammation in the body is like a slow burn that damages tissues and blood vessels. It's linked to all sorts of age-related issues, including cardiovascular problems, which are directly tied to performance issues. Foods that fight inflammation are often rich in omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are fantastic sources of omega-3s. Aiming for a couple of servings of these a week can help calm that inflammatory fire. If fish isn't your thing, or you're vegetarian, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are good plant-based options. Though the body converts the type of omega-3 they provide less efficiently, berries, like blueberries and strawberries, are packed with antioxidants that protect your cells from damage. Adding a handful to your breakfast or having them as a snack is an easy win. Think vibrant colors on your plate. Generally, the more colorful your vegetables and fruits, the more antioxidants they contain. Loading up on things like bell peppers, tomatoes, and broccoli can also help keep inflammation in check. Sugary foods and refined carbohydrates, on the other hand, are major inflammation promoters and can wreak havoc on blood sugar levels. Spikes and crashes in blood sugar over time damage blood vessels and nerves, which are absolutely vital for both overall health and specific functions related to performance. Cutting back on things like sugary drinks, white bread, pastries, and processed snacks can make a significant difference. It's not about eliminating them entirely if you enjoy them occasionally, but making them the exception. not the rule. Swap white bread for whole grain, sugary cereals for oats, and fizzy drinks for water or unsweetened tea. These small swaps add up and give your body a much better foundation to work from. And let's not forget healthy fats. For years, fats were demonized. But we now know that healthy fats are essential, especially for hormone production, including testosterone, which plays a role in desire and energy levels. Avocado, nuts, seeds, olive oil. These are your friends. Drizzling olive oil on your salad, snacking on a handful of almonds, or adding avocado to toast provides your body with the necessary building blocks for hormone health and cell function. These fats also help you feel full and satisfied, making it easier to stick to healthier eating patterns overall. So, the first crucial step is looking at what's on your plate. It's not about a radical overhaul overnight, but gradually shifting towards foods that support circulation, reduce inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and provide essential nutrients and healthy fats. Imagine your body starting to hum a little better, the systems working more efficiently. This improved internal environment is the fundamental basis for reclaiming vitality and improving performance. It's fuel for your engine, helping it run smoother, stronger, and more reliably, making you feel more capable and confident in all aspects of your life. Now that we've touched upon the power of the right fuel, let's move on to something else that directly impacts blood flow and energy getting your body moving. Building on the foundation of proper nutrition, let's talk about movement. It might sound obvious, but regular physical activity is one of the most powerful tools you have for improving circulation, boosting energy, and supporting hormonal balance, all of which are directly linked to performance and overall vitality in senior men. Think of exercise not just as a way to stay in shape, but as actively tuning up that classic car engine we talked about earlier. It keeps the parts working smoothly, strengthens the pump your heart, and improves the delivery system your blood vessels. When you exercise, your heart gets stronger and pumps blood more efficiently. Your blood vessels become more flexible and open, allowing blood to flow more freely throughout your body. This improved circulation is absolutely critical for achieving and maintaining firmness and function where it matters. And you don't need to start training for a marathon. Simple, consistent movement is key. Walking is one of the easiest and most effective forms of exercise you can do. Aim for a brisk walk most days of the week. Start with 15 to 20 minutes if you're new to it, and gradually increase the duration and pace. A brisk walk means you can still talk, but you're breathing a bit harder than usual. This kind of activity gets your heart rate up, improves blood flow, and releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. Feeling good mentally is just as important as feeling good physically. Finding a walking buddy or joining a walking group can make it more enjoyable and help you stay consistent. Beyond cardiovascular exercise, incorporating some strength training is also incredibly beneficial. As men age, they naturally lose muscle mass, which can slow metabolism and decrease strength and energy. Strength training helps build and maintain muscle mass, which not only makes everyday activities easier, but also supports healthy hormone levels, including testosterone. Again, this doesn't mean hitting the gym and lifting heavy weights if that's not your style. Simple exercises like squats, even just sitting and standing from a chair, push-ups against a wall or counter, and using resistance bands can make a big difference. You can even use your own body weight. Doing these types of exercises 2 or 3 times a week can help maintain strength and muscle mass, contributing to greater energy and confidence. You'll feel stronger, more capable, and that feeling translates into all areas of life. Flexibility and balance exercises are also important. Activities like stretching or Tai Chi can improve your range of motion and reduce the risk of falls, keeping you mobile and active longer. Good flexibility can also contribute to comfort and ease in intimate situations. It's about keeping your body adaptable and responsive. Maybe try a beginner's yoga class or follow a simple stretching routine at home. It's not about being able to touch your toes. but about keeping your joints and muscles moving freely. Consistency is far more important than intensity when you're starting out. Finding activities you enjoy is key to sticking with it. If you hate walking, try swimming, cycling, dancing, or gardening. The goal is to incorporate movement into your daily or weekly routine in a way that feels sustainable and enjoyable. Even breaking up long periods of sitting with short bursts of activity, like standing up and walking around for a few minutes every hour, can help. Remember, every little bit counts. Getting your body moving regularly improves circulation, builds strength, boosts energy, and supports the hormonal balance needed for better vitality and performance. It's a powerful combination with the right nutrition, giving your body the tools it needs to thrive. Next, we need to talk about something that often gets overlooked, but has a profound impact managing stress and getting quality rest. Continuing our journey to reclaim vitality, let's talk about two silent saboteurs: chronic stress and poor sleep. We live in a world that often feels constantly on, and the pressures don't disappear just because you've reached a certain age. Chronic stress floods your body with stress hormones like cortisol. While these hormones are useful in short bursts for dealing with immediate danger, consistently high levels wreak havoc on your system. High cortisol can suppress testosterone production, impair circulation by tightening blood vessels, and disrupt sleep patterns, all of which negatively impact performance and overall well-being. Think of your body's stress response as the engine racing. It's not meant to run at redline all the time. It wears everything out. Finding ways to manage stress is not a luxury. It's a necessity for health and vitality. Simple techniques can make a big difference. Deep breathing exercises, for example, can calm your nervous system almost immediately. Just a few minutes of slow, deep breaths, inhaling slowly through your nose, holding for a moment, and exhaling slowly through your mouth, can lower your heart rate and reduce tension. Practices like meditation or mindfulness, even for just 5 to 10 minutes a day, can help train your mind to be less reactive to stressors and feel more in control. There are many free apps and online resources available that guide you through simple meditation practices. Spending time in nature is another powerful stress reliever. A walk in the park, sitting by a lake, or even just tending to a few plants can lower cortisol levels and improve your mood. Connecting with nature has a calming effect that modern life often lacks. Finding a hobby you enjoy, whether it's painting, woodworking, playing a musical instrument, or joining a book club, can also provide a much-needed escape and source of positive engagement that pushes stress to the background. It's about carving out time for activities that nourish your spirit and give your mind a break from worries. Equally important is getting enough quality sleep. As we age, sleep patterns can change, and it might feel harder to get a full night's rest. However, sleep is when your body repairs itself, consolidates memories, and regulates hormones. Chronic sleep deprivation increases stress hormones, reduces testosterone, and impairs cognitive function and energy levels. Aiming for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night is crucial. Establishing a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up around the same time each day, even on weekends, helps regulate your body's internal clock. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine can signal to your body that it's time to wind down. This might involve taking a warm bath, reading a book, listening to calming music, or doing gentle stretches. Avoid screens, phones, tablets, TVs for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with melatonin production, the hormone that helps you sleep. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. While alcohol might make you feel sleepy initially, it disrupts sleep later in the night. If you find yourself lying awake for more than 20 minutes, it's better to get out of bed and do something quiet and relaxing in dim light until you feel tired, rather than tossing and turning and getting frustrated. Addressing chronic stress and prioritizing sleep might seem indirectly related to performance, but they are fundamental pillars of overall health and vitality. When you're well rested and less stressed, Your hormones are more balanced, your circulation is better, your energy levels are higher, and your mental state is more positive. This creates a virtuous cycle where you feel better in yourself, more confident, and more capable in all areas of your life, including intimacy, managing stress, and getting enough sleep. Work in tandem with good nutrition and regular movement to create a powerful foundation for reclaiming your vigor. It's about taking care of your whole self, and the benefits extend far beyond just one aspect of your health. Next, we'll pull all these threads together and talk about consistency, patience, and perhaps that surprising element I mentioned earlier. We've talked about fueling your body with the right foods, getting it moving regularly, and calming the internal storm of stress while prioritizing restorative sleep. These aren't separate actions. They work together, creating a synergy that builds true, lasting vitality. Imagine these as the key components of that engine tune-up. You can't just change the oil. You need to check the tires, clean the filters, and make sure the electrical system is sound. It's the combination that makes the car run smoothly and powerfully again. The real secret, if there is one, isn't a single magic pill or trick. It's the consistent application of these foundational principles. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. Making small, sustainable changes over time is far more effective than attempting a radical overhaul that you can't maintain. It takes time for your body to respond and heal. If you spent years with less than ideal habits, you can't expect everything to snap back into place overnight. Be patient and persistent. Celebrate the small victories. Maybe you walked for 10 minutes longer today, or you chose water instead of soda with dinner, or you got to bed an hour earlier. These steps, one after another, lead to significant cumulative improvements. Don't get discouraged by setbacks. Just acknowledge them and get back on track with your next meal, your next opportunity for movement, or your next chance to prioritize rest. One thing that might surprise you is the profound impact of mindset and connection on this journey. Beyond the physical aspects, how you feel about yourself and your relationships plays a massive role. Negative self-talk, anxiety about performance, and feeling isolated can be huge barriers. Addressing these feelings is just as important as addressing diet or exercise. Talking openly with your partner about your concerns, if you have one, can alleviate pressure and strengthen your bond. Intimacy is about connection, not just performance. Focusing on pleasure, connection, and communication can reduce anxiety and make intimate experiences more fulfilling, regardless of any physical limitations that might still exist. If you're feeling overwhelmed or dealing with significant challenges, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A doctor can check for underlying medical conditions that might be contributing to performance issues, such as diabetes, heart disease, or low testosterone, and discuss appropriate treatments. A therapist or counselor can help you work through stress, anxiety, or relationship issues that might be impacting your confidence and intimacy. There is strength, not weakness, in asking for support. So, the surprising element isn't some hidden ingredient or miraculous cure. It's the combined power of consistent, conscious effort across these fundamental areas. What you eat, how you move, how you manage stress, and how you prioritize rest, coupled with a positive mindset and open communication. This holistic approach addresses the root causes of declining vitality and performance, helping you reclaim not just a specific function, but your overall energy, confidence, and joy in life. Remember, small changes truly can make a big difference to your health and happiness. You have the power to make positive changes starting today. I'd love to hear about your experiences or any tips you found helpful on your own journey. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up so more people can find it. And subscribe to the channel for more content on living your best life at every age. Don't let frustration hold you back. Take these steps. Be patient with yourself and live your best life at every age.